Hey guys, it's Christine with Indigo Wings. I have a few things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And I'm really wishing that I'd grabbed some chapstick before I started this video because my lips are feeling a little dry. Next time I should keep that on my desk. So I wasn't going to do a video today. And then I was on social media and I saw a post where somebody, they just asked a question. They had gotten guidance, a message from their guides, and they were just kind of seeking some clarity on the message that had come through for them. They were just a little confused. And there were some nice comments, but there were some comments that I really feel, I'm trying to be careful. Like, I don't want to be in a space of being judgy, or offensive. But I feel like I want you guys, when you are seeking help or support, to be very careful about the people that you're going to, because there are a lot of healers out there and teachers out there, resources, whatever. And I'm disappointed with some of what I've seen out there and the lack of sensitivity and empathy and compassion that I'm seeing in responses from the people who should be they're calling themselves leadership. So lead. To me, leadership is not telling people to just get over something, to just do something. We'll just let it go, just surrender, just release it, just do this, just do that, just have fun, just be your whatever. Simply doing that does not help anybody. Just telling people what to do does not help anybody. People are looking for tangible steps, tangible things that they can do to feel better. They're looking for answers. They're not just looking for a lecture. At least I know I wasn't. And I think that I have, there's so many amazing people out there. So I'm not bashing. I'm not saying that I'm the best at all. I do think that I bring something unique to the table because I have a master's degree in counseling. My background is in, my professional background is in relationships and counseling. This is what I did professionally before I got into this. And given my professional training, I understand what people need on the 3D level to put things into action. People need action plans. You can't just tell somebody to get over it, to move on. So that was part of the video that I did last week when I was trying to give examples of things that I focused on, things that I did, because I'm just trying, I try to give people ideas of how to make themselves busy, and if I can give you some ideas through things that I did, maybe that can get your mind thinking about what you can do. And that is something I'm working on, to be able to work with people one-on-one, using my skills to help people figure out action plans on how to move forward. I'm not there yet, but that's something that I want to individualize for people. I'm getting off track, but so what really bugged me was that this person, they got a message from their guides, and the message was, to me, I'm reading it as like it was a very easy action step for them. It was a message from their guides on what to focus on, and it is a step for them to be healing and moving in the right direction. And you hear a lot of twin flame experts talking about how the only focus is mission. I don't know. I'm not going to really comment on that. Do I think that? Well, no, I'm just not going to comment on that right now, because I think that there are so many people who just need help to work through some of the pain that they're in and the confusion, and they're just trying to make sense of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but how many of you right now care about your mission? I mean, you might care, but you just want to feel happy and normal and like figure stuff out, right? It's like you care about your mission, but you're like, I don't even know what my mission is. And I think that sometimes our guides give us little tidbits on ways to find our mission that makes sense to us. So this person was, given a message, and, it was something that, a little off the beaten path in terms, like where I would be telling you, focus on yourself, loving yourself. It was a little bit of the opposite. This person seemed to have an issue with, maybe being afraid of accepting love. And the message from their guides to me was very clear, and a first step. You need to work on letting other people love you. Maybe take your walls down. And how can you be in a place of unconditional love if you have your walls up? If you don't let people love you, how can you unconditionally love other people? So to me, that advice made sense. And I was disappointed, because there were people who are helpers, who have great content out there, that were flat out saying that this is not good advice. And I always talk about, take what resonates, leave the rest. So for me, this is something that, hey, I'm not obviously taking that advice. And, it wasn't my place to jump in, and so I didn't. But really, who are we to tell somebody that a message that they got from their guides is not good advice? because it's different than our twin flame opinions or different from our teachings. Like we do need to make sure as we're going along this journey, myself as a helper and at times as a teacher, I have to have an open mind. I don't know it all. I don't pretend to know it all. I learn things all the time, and I really do feel that our guides give us messages in ways that we can understand them and act on them. And, in this particular case, this person could act with the information that was given. And so, I just want those of you who follow me and subscribe to me and resonate with the things that I say, I want to share that with you, because I do want you to be careful of where you get your information, because I have people coming to me and I get bummed with some of the things that they come to me with, because I don't want people to feel like that things have to be a certain way. So with what I've said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But my goal is to be a helper and to help people through the process and to get to a place where you are feeling better and get to a place where you can focus on the growth and focus on whatever path life takes you on. So that was my 2 cents on that today. And I have notes for things I wanted to talk about. So I do want to, before I go on to my next little topic, I do want to talk about my full moon readings are still available for $40 through Wednesday the 15th. After the 15th, I am not sure when I'm going to offer these again. I can tell you right now it will not be before August. I probably will not offer them again until the next eclipse cycle. I am offering a special from now through Friday, and I forget what day Friday is. I'm gonna check my phone. The 17th. So from now through the 17th, I am offering $10 off on my regular twin flame readings. Normally $70, $60. So if you want to schedule one of those with me, send me an email, indigowingshealing@gmail.com. I'll get you set up with that. And I am offering a new reading, and I don't know if this is going to be something that I offer regularly or not, but I really love these new cards that I just got, and I want to play with them, and I want to do readings with them, so I want to offer these readings. So this spread, it's a life path spread. I almost said life purpose, but it's a life path spread, and it talks about challenges that you're overcoming, what's going on in your life right now. But my favorite part of this spread are the last 3 questions that come up, and it's about messages from your angels, messages from your spirit guides, and messages from your heart. And I love that. So I really would like to share that with you, and I'm offering those through Friday as well for $35. I will probably extend this offering, but the price is going to go up. This is the first week that I'm offering these, and so they're $35 as an introductory rate. And so yeah, life path spread. So this life path spread, the cards that I'm using are the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and I love this deck so much. And so at the end of this video, I am going to do a quick 3-card reading for the week that I pulled for everybody. And just because I want to share the cards with you because they're beautiful, and I love not just the meanings of the cards, but there's explanations of the Ascended Masters and Goddesses and Angels that are on the cards. So if you're looking for somebody to work with, it might call out to you. So yeah, I just love these. So the next thing that I want to talk about, and some of you may have heard me talk about these on when I've done guest appearances in different groups for lives. I think that there are way too many labels for twin flames. We're labeling too many relationships right now. I think it's confusing. And so I want to clarify for you guys my stance on it. And I know that there are other wonderful mentors and coaches and teachers in this field that are in agreement with me on this. And so this is how I feel. I do not subscribe to the idea that there are false twins or catalysts or people who get you ready for your twin or near twins or anything like that. You have a twin. That's it. Perhaps these are things. If you feel that way, that's okay. I think that adding additional labels to things is just, it adds so much confusion, and I feel like it's adding a layer of fear and anxiety for people who are either having a hard time in that separation period, or people who are just searching for their twins. I think it's causing more problems for people than anything else, because now you suddenly have people saying, oh, well, maybe they're my false twin, or maybe this is just a catalyst, or maybe this is a near twin, or maybe I have 2 twins, and oh my goodness. It's overwhelming, and I don't think, it's not serving anybody. I really don't. I don't think that it serves the collective to have all these labels to place on things. My Facebook group, right now is called Soul Connections, because I want anybody to feel comfortable joining it. I don't want anyone to feel one way or the other. And I do feel, I've heard the term twin souls. I do think that there's different names that people use for twin flames. I know some people will use the word soulmate when they mean twin flame. Or they'll say twin soul and they mean, it's another word for twin flame. Like that's different. I get people asking me if I will confirm if someone is a twin for them or not. Sometimes it will come through for me when it's a twin relationship. Sometimes it will just be like very obvious that this is a twin relationship. But I will not set out to confirm or deny a twin relationship, and this is why. One, I want you, as my clients, to trust in your own feelings. I want you to trust your own intuition. That's how I felt today with this person who got that message from their guides. Like, I want you to trust in your own abilities and your own intuition. That's part of our awakening here, is believing in ourselves and believing our intuition and what's coming to us. So I want you to look within yourself. If you think that this person is your twin, let's go with that. Because the truth of the matter is that if you truly believe that this person that you're asking me about is your twin, what's going to happen if I tell you that they're not? Is that going to change how you feel? Most likely it's not going to. It's going to make you very upset. You're going to be very sad and in despair. And most of the time what I see people do is they're going to hop from reader to reader to reader after that. And they're going to try to get more people to confirm or deny that connection. And why? You feel this connection with this person. It's not going to go away just because I say you are a twin flame or you're not a twin flame. You still feel connected to this person. And that's not going to change. So I hope that you understand why I feel the way I do about an outside party confirming. I understand why you want that confirmation. I always felt the same way as well. But nothing changes. I don't think anything changes. If anything, it just creates more doubt and anxiety. And again, like I said, I really want to empower my clients and my followers to believe in themselves and believe in the feelings that they have, because we all have intuitive gifts. Some of us are more open to them than others. Some are more strong, some have them stronger than others, but we all have them. And, I really want to encourage that growth in all of you. And, so I hate to see people getting scared and anxious and stressed out because they're like, oh, is this my twin? And then they're questioning, it's hard enough when they question, is this my twin? Then they're questioning, well, is it my false twin, or who's coming? Oh, I have Princess Elsa visiting me right now. Hi, Princess Elsa. Come here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Princess Anna. You'd think I'd have this. Do you want to come on the video? I'm recording a video right now.
It's Chloe.
Oh, it's Chloe. Okay. I have to finish my recording. Okay?
But I need to sit.
Oh, okay. Come here. You're going to get a little cameo of my daughter. Here, Chloe, want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. So, for those of you, if you haven't gone to my website tells you a little bit about me and my background. And I do have 3 kids. I have 3 girls, and this one is Chloe. She's my youngest.
Natalie's older now.
Yes, Natalie's older. So I hope you guys don't mind that she made a little appearance. My older 2 think I'm so cool because I have a YouTube channel with followers. Okay, I have to finish.
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Oh, just give me a hug. Okay. Oh, okay, bye. Okay. I talked about that stuff a little bit longer than I intended to. But those are some things I feel so strongly about. And one of the reasons that I decided to follow my calling, to provide my services to twin flames, and really everybody that finds me, because, I've seen so much, I've felt so much of the anxieties and the fears and the confusion. And, a lot of it is just not, it's not necessary. And, I just want you guys to believe in yourselves and trust in yourselves and know that that you I'm trying to think about it, that you do know. You know who your twin is. And you know that you'll know when the relationship isn't right anymore. And I feel like if somebody that you thought was your twin turns out not to be your twin, you'll see that it was a really good learning experience for you. And do we need to put the label of false twin on it? I don't think so. So that's just my feeling. And I hope you guys, again, take what resonates with that, leave the rest. So I picked 3 cards for this week. For anybody who watches this video, I typically, when I'm reading cards, I don't read from the book, but I'm going to be reading from the book because if there's a message that is in the meaning of the card, I would love for you to get it if it's something that's not coming out for me. But I also am loving what's in the descriptions of these cards. They're so good. So I just want to share it with you. And so, I just want to share it with you because I love them. So these are the cards that I'm going to be using in the life path readings. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is in the beginning of this book, and there's a little section on twin flames, and it talks about twin flames, what they are. I have a really nice explanation of twin flames. And what it says is, throughout the Keepers of the Light Oracle, you will see many twin flames appearing. For example, Shiva and Kali, Krishna and Radha, Odin and Freya, and Saint Germain and Lady Portia. Whenever both parts of a twin flame appear in a reading, it indicates a special union or coming together of spiritual gifts. And then in the back of this book, there's a list, an appendix of the twin flame couples. I thought that was cool. So for the beginning of this week, the first card, so this is Monday, Tuesday of this week, the card that came up is Freya. And I laughed when this card came up because we're coming off of these full moon eclipse energies, and we have the card with the full moon in it. And this card is about phases and cycles. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And, when I've been doing my full moon readings for people this week, that seems to be a theme that's coming up a lot, is, endings and new beginnings. So I thought that was really cool. So I feel like this is something that a lot of people are going through, and a lot of people are probably have been experiencing some release and some purging over this weekend with the energies. And I'm really feeling like things are going to be changing. Like, I feel like we're entering a new phase and a new cycle. So I feel like this card is very appropriate. So I'm going to read the description. There's an about, and then there's an extended message. Freya, which means lady, is the Norse goddess of the moon and love. She is the twin flame of Odin and a warrior goddess who offers deep spiritual and physical protection to those who call on her. She will stand before you with her shield and spear, keeping you safe from harm. She works closely with moon energy and helps us recognize that our life is a cycle that is always changing. She herself is the maiden, the mother and the crone aspect of all women, and guides them to see wisdom these cycles bring. We all go through phases and cycles of growth, and Freya is the energy that supports this. She has a raven spirit totem, which is said to represent her capacity to travel between heaven and earth. And the extended message is a phase of your life may be coming to an end, but it's important to acknowledge that it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that it's here, you could feel vulnerable now. Know that the mighty goddess Freya will guide you. Illusions are now being revealed so that you can leave behind anything that is false. Step into your peaceful warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. Tie up all loose ends and take heart. This is an exciting time. And when I was doing the twin flame reading this weekend, I think I said something about that this is a great time, or I said something like that, and I really was feeling like there are some good things coming through with this energy. So the next card that came up is Archangel Michael. So for Wednesday, Thursday, this is Trusting Heaven. And it says, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And so Archangel Michael is one of the 4 major archangels in the Abrahamic religions. His twin flame is faith. He is loved all over the world because he is the patron saint of protection. He wields a bright sword of light to help us detach from dramas, challenges, or fears. His name means he who is like God, and his fiery presence helps awaken our leadership skills and reminds us that we have the capacity to connect with heaven. If challenges are present in your life, call on Michael to bring his sword of light to energetically disconnect you from what's no longer serving you. The extended message is your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you so you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. So I love that. So I feel like this card, perfect for coming off of the energies of this full moon and eclipse. And then, I think many of us are going through this time where we're like, we don't know what we're doing, freaking out, maybe questioning, not having faith. And this is a great reminder to have faith. And then the next card is Bridget. And it's inner strength. I love the colors in this card. And this card says, move back to wholeness. Which, again, I just feel like with everything that keeps coming up and we keep talking about, coming back into union with yourself, coming back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. So Bridget, she's a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy spaces. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and for support with fertility. And the extended message is your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. So this card for the weekend, and I just feel like all of these cards go so beautifully together because they're they're reflecting a lot of the growth and movement that we're all going to be feeling and experiencing with the shift in energy that has come. And what I love is that all 3 of these cards are a twin flame. So I thought that was kind of fun. So if you feel called to this deck, the life path reading might be a nice fit for you. So I have talked long enough. If you're still with me, thank you so much. I'm still so grateful and humbled by all of the messages and emails, comments, everything that I've been getting from everybody. I do my best to respond to all the messages that I get. Sometimes I'm not able to get to all of them, or it takes me a few days, but I do try to. So with that, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you can be notified as soon as I upload my latest videos. My website is indigowingshealing.com. My Facebook page is facebook.com/indigowingshealing. You can email me at indigowingshealing@gmail.com. If you have any interest in any of the readings that I talked about today, or just checking out any of my regular readings, those are on my website. The ones that I mentioned as specials for this week, they are not on my website, so you will have to email me about those. So other than that, thanks for listening, and I hope that you have a great week. Talk to you guys soon.